what's up? You're on the air.
What's up?
Can you hear me, dude?
I can hear you, dude.
Awesome. What's up? Welcome to the show. Welcome back to the show, may I say.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hey, introduce yourself.
This is Pete. I'm in a band called Fall Out Boy. I'm sitting in a bowling alley in Nebraska.
That's awesome.
And I was just talking dirty online.
Nice.
Now my full attention is on you.
Alright, so you're in a bowling alley out there. Is it the same as 10-pin bowling, or is it the candlestick bowling?
It is, what do you say? Is it what kind of bowling?
Yeah, you don't know candlepin bowling, or duck pin they call it, where it's like the little pins and the skee balls?
Oh, yeah. It's not bad. It's like real bowling. I don't know.
Awesome. So what do you guys do when you're not playing shows? Is this like a perfect example of what you do?
Oh, no. We just play in a bowling alley to let us bowl for free. Usually when we're not playing shows, we watch DVDs or, I don't know, argue with each other pretty much.
So is the bowling alley the weirdest place Fall Out Boys played a show, or are there been plenty of other, like, stranger places?
We played really weird places. Yeah, we played really weird places. We played this really weird pizza restaurant one time. It was pretty insane. Because it was like people were eating pizza while we played. But like not in the Chuck E. Cheese showbiz pizza kind of way.
So did it cost money for them to come in, or was it just free with the pizza?
It was free. And I think we might have got paid for the pizza too. I'm not really sure. I can't remember.
That's awesome. So how do you guys get picked as like the band to do all this weird stuff?
I think we were begging them to let us play a show somewhere in Colorado, and no one had heard of us. They were like, yeah, you can play, and we'll pay you in pizza.
That's awesome.
And we were like, all right, cool.
So how many slices did you each have, you think?
I don't know. I think we had just ate 2 whole pizzas or 3 whole pizzas, and that was it.
Awesome, awesome. Well, anyway, what I'm going to say is we talked to you over a year ago on the show. I don't remember what month it was, but how has your life changed, I guess, in the past year?
Oh, I remember. We were on tour with Alistair at the time.
Sure.
We were in Pennsylvania. It's weird. It's changed a lot, and then not at all, really. Like, to the extent where, like, you just become road weary and stuff, and, like, I think you just get really used to being away from home all the time, and, like, your home life changes because you don't really have a home, and every city, like, skyline is, like, the same. Like, when we drive into Chicago, it's really no different than going anywhere else, kind of, it seems like. And then, obviously, we're busier now at this point. We're on a new label, and so we're busier. And, like, at that time, there was, like, no pressure behind us. Like, we were just doing whatever. And now, obviously, there's, like, a lot of people who are relying on us more. So, it's cool because we have, like, more money to be able to express ourselves and, like, make sure that we put out good records and good music and good stuff, but at the same time there's more pressure now, I guess. Like, we're always busy. Like, when you're like, yeah, when you have free time, we don't really have any. Like, when we're not playing a show, we're doing press or we're whatever, you know.
Nice, because I was going to say, a year ago you had a lot of fans, but I mean, as the past few months, people have been dying for me to get you back on the show. Have you, personally seen your fan base increase as well?
Yeah, I guess, like, I mean, we've been able to see it, because, like, a lot of people are like, yeah, overnight sensation, like, all this stuff, and maybe that's just because we just came up on the radar for a lot of people really recently, but the truth is, like, we've been going out and we've been playing, like, for 1 or 2 kids or 5 or 6 kids, and we've seen it grow exponentially, like, winning people over one at a time, and, like, the thing is, like, the cool thing about, like, Fall Out Boy fans, and, like, you could say this about a couple other bands, like, I don't know, and there's a lot of bands you can't say it about, but, like, I think that it's definitely more a quality than quantity thing. Like, the people who are into us are really, really into us and hang on every word and really want to be there. So, like, that's really important for us, because I'd rather have that than be playing stadiums to, 3,000 kids who, want to see Benji and Joel or whatever, or whatever.
So you don't like Benji and Joel, or?
No, absolutely. I have nothing. No, I mean, I was just saying, like, I just wanted to say, like, the big trend, or Blink, whatever it is.
I was just trying to be right, dude.
People who are not there to see you, essentially, I guess. People who, I don't know. I mean, that's an experience that maybe we'll have to, try at some point or whatever, but at this point, like, if I was going to say whether I'm playing for these people or I'm playing for the people who are there for us and who are hanging on to every word, those are definitely the people that we're there for and we do this for. So
I have an interesting question, actually. I've always wanted to know this. I haven't asked this to anybody yet. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, your songs are really catchy. There's a lot of choruses that are, easy to remember. When people are in the front at your show, which you love, and they're pointing at you, people do the pointing thing while they're singing.
Right.
Do you ever just, like, laugh when you watch it? It does not like, bother you that people are pointing at you, like, the whole time?
No, it's not weird at all, but only in the way that we grew up going to hardcore shows, and hardcore shows, it's, like, all finger pointing and, like, it's weird. Like, I think that sometimes when it happens with us, and there's, I guess, like a couple other bands, it's, like, I think a little bit different because it's, like, the lyrics actually mean something to these people, and it's not just, like, I don't know, fluff crap or whatever. So, like, I think that, I don't know, I would have a hard time laughing in the face of somebody who believes in that, too. You know what I'm saying? Like, because, like, when I'm writing the lyrics, I don't sit there and go like, wow, I'm just going to write this so this person sings along, or I'm going to write this and it's funny. Like, we don't really have any lyrics like that, so I don't think I would, probably. I don't know, it doesn't even cross my mind, really. I always look out and I'm like, wow, that's really weird that there's people here who want to sing these.
You said online you're going to be on a TV show or something, or you have no clue what it is, though?
Oh, yeah, we're going to be on this, like, show on ABC Family called Switched. Because there was a Fall Out Boy fan who switched with lives for like 4 days with another girl, and so she came out to our show. It wasn't like planned or anything. They just called us up and asked if they could do it, and we were like, well, that's cool.
Kind of weird.
So, yeah, definitely. All that stuff's really weird.
By the way, if you're listening and you have questions, you could send them right now to Radio WVAU. That's Radio WVAU. So how do you recommend if there are kids listening that want to get, like, to where you are? How can they get involved in the scene? Like, if they just want to, like, say they want to do what I'm doing or write for a zine or anything associated with music, what's, like, the best way you think to get into the scene?
I mean, I think that as long as whatever you're doing is, like, innovative or whatever you're doing is what you want to be doing, people are going to hold on to it and grab onto it. And it doesn't matter, like, bands think it's the end, be-all, end-all, that they are signed or that they have management or whatever, and it's how bands get in a lot of really bad deals, because in the end of the day, good music's going to affect people, so it doesn't really matter what label you're on. Like, people are going to grab onto it and latch onto it, so I think that's the most important thing, is writing something honest or something sincere, because that's what pretty much, I don't know, I think that the world of music and the music industry is pretty fearful of, so.
Awesome, man, awesome. And I want to thank you personally on air before we go on. I was told by a lot of different bands that you recommended my show to them to send demos and stuff. I think that's really cool of you personally.
Yeah, absolutely, man.
Because I'm really trying to bring this to the big time, and I don't know how to go about it either. So I'm.
Yeah, I mean, I think everybody's just trying to figure it out, kind of. Like, we're just some dumb kids from the suburbs, and like every other, like 9 out of 10 bands that we meet and we play with that are like, even if they're bigger than us or in buses or something, are like in the same position, and it's just you're either really lucky or I mean, I don't think that anybody's like got the savvy that maybe it comes off when they're on stage, but like when it comes down to it, we're all just these kids who are trying to figure out what's going on, kind of. So
nice.
I don't know. I think that's important to like be portrayed to people or whatever, just because I don't want someone thinking that like we're these rock guys or whatever when we're clearly not.
Wait, so you guys aren't that old either. How old are you? 22, 23?
I'm 24. Andy's 23. Joe's 19, and Patrick's 19.
So do you feel like celebrities yet? I mean, do people notice you?
I mean, I can walk down the street and it's not a big deal. Nobody's ever going to come up to me or whatever. At the same time, like if we play a show in Chicago and I go outside or whatever and want to walk around and see a friend's band or something, like it can get a little bit overwhelming sometimes. I don't know. It's
That's
like...
awesome.
It's neither. I guess it's not. We're not celebrities yet. I mean, it feels weird when someone asks for your autograph because you're like, wow, I'm just like this dumb kid who's into like video games and movies, and why would somebody want my autograph or whatever? So.
But you feel good though after, right?
What's up?
But you feel good though about it.
Yeah, I mean, it's cool. It's definitely a good feeling, you know? At the same time, like, when I interact with kids and stuff, like, I want them to know, like, that it's accessible and that these goals are attainable. Like, it's important to me because the reason that I got into punk rock was, like, I'm like, wow, there's these guys up on stage and they're doing this awesome thing, but at the same time, like, they gave me the feeling that I could be up there doing that and there was no real difference and that they'd always come down and hang out and stuff, you know? And a lot of bands, like, skip that process. Like, if you go right to a bus or, like, you go right to, like, a major or whatever, like, you don't understand that,
Yeah.
I think, always.
So you get the idea.
What's that?
Sorry. No, man, I just got confused. People are sending me tons of questions for you because you are a celebrity at heart, dude. Okay, so what B-rate celebrities came to your show? I forgot to ask you.
We've had a couple of the real worlders come out. Who else has come out? I think that's about it. We had two from Real World come out to our shows, and then like we've had people from bands or whatever, you know, like people like Butch Walker. He's managed by our management company, so like he came out. That was really cool or whatever.
That's awesome.
I saw when we were in the island office the other day. I saw Ja Rule. That was awesome.
Was he short?
Yeah, he's real short. He didn't have an entourage or bodyguard. And he walked by, and I was like, "Holy fuck, that was whoops, sorry. Holy whatever, that was Ja Rule." And everybody in the office was like, "Yeah, no big deal." And I was like, "No, it is."
That's crazy, dude.
So, yeah.
All right, question from fan. Ready?
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. Is Fallout? Someone wrote a quick question. Is Fallout in their name 2 words or 1? I've never figured it out.
It's 2 words.
Does that bother you? People ask you that all the time.
Oh no, people don't ask me all the time because it's gotten wrong all the time. So it's 3 words total. It's fall, then out, and then boy.
Nice. Hey Ross, question for Fall Out Boy from Michelle. What band would you guys love to tour with if you could take your pick?
What band would we love to tour with? Let me think. There's this awesome band named Kent. They're broken up though, I think. They're awesome. I'd like to tour with them. I think I'd be ready to tour with Saves the Day, Green Day, let me think. A lot of bands we've been on tour with already, like Early November at Spitalfield. Maybe Taking Back Sunday. I don't know. Like, lots of things. I guess we're into really weird music. Like, we don't want to tour with Metallica if we could.
It's awesome. So, everybody would, though, no?
Yeah, that's right.
Awesome, man. Awesome. So, are you going to be on Warped Tour this summer? Do you know that far ahead of you, or no?
We don't know for sure. I mean, we'd like to be, obviously. So, hopefully we will be. We've never played a Warped Tour show, so
really,
we'd like to do it. Yeah, it's weird.
Not even like a dinky stage or anything.
No, not even. Like we got offered. We had some Warped dates lined up last summer, but we got offered the whole reunion show tour, so we took that instead.
How was that?
That was awesome. It was like the first time where we went out and we were like, wow, there's kids that actually want to see us.
Where can people check out your stuff again if they don't know already? The website, plug it.
FalloutBoyRock.com.
Nice. And, yeah, keep telling people about the show if you can. And I'll keep
of course, dude.
I'll keep telling them about you.
Okay, no problem, man.
Awesome. So before you go, you should know what to do by now. You got to say your name, the band, and you are listening to DJ Rossstar's Punk Rock Show.
What's up? This is Pete from Fall Out Boy, and you're listening to DJ Rossstar Punk Rock Radio.
Take care, dude.
Take care, man.
Later.